Juicy Joe Giudice, way back in the day, we had Juicy Joe Giudice on this podcast. I can't remember. I guess I should look it up. I think it was 2022. Maybe it was 2021, but probably 2022. At that point, it was a big thing. It kind of went viral. We had the Tamrat back in 2020. That's goodies. That was a big moment. We've had some huge moments on this podcast. But after Juicy Joe was on, you guys asked, when can he come back? Lots of people asked forever, month after month after month. Listen, last week here in the dead of the summer, July, we started this new From the Vault series, and we launched it with the one, the only Claudia Jordan. And I figured, what a great thing to do in July, the dead of July, the dead of August. Not a lot is going on in the entertainment business. Mind you, there's a lot of Bravo gossip stuff. I mean, Denise Richards, Sheena. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. All this stuff about the new season of Beverly Hills. OC and this whole thing with Katie, and there's a lot to actually talk about. But I'm like, let's see how this From the Vault series does. Never before aired chats. Well, everyone seemed to love our From the Vault with Claudia Jordan. Today, we are releasing this, and this is so interesting especially in light of everything that just happened, where Gia pleaded her case to President Trump to allow Juicy back in the country. She sent the character references, character letters. Lots of people came for Gia. So many people came for Gia that she actually apologized. Man, that's a whole thing in and of itself. So, I mean, this is in a way as relevant as ever. I mean, because we do talk all about Juicy coming back to the US, but look, of course, we talk about RHONJ, the future. How can the show go on with the Melissa and Teresa that don't speak to each other? Louie, we talk about Louie, lots of stuff to say about Louie. Gia, um, what else? Oh, Dolores, Miss Switzerland. We talk about my friend Marge, the Sarge. You guys know my friend Marge, the Sarge. Very nice woman. I'm not personally taking business advice from her. I mean, she put a whale on a shirt. I mean, don't put a whale on a shirt. Don't put a tiger on a shirt. Don't put a penguin on a shirt. Don't put anyone, I don't care if the person is fat, thin, tall, short. Don't put anyone riding a horse on a shirt. To be safe, don't put a damn horse on a shirt, right? Vineyard Vines, have you ever heard of it? Anyway, we talk about Marge the Sarge. We talk about my good friend Jennifer Aydin across the river, and her husband Bill. We got a lot to talk about with Juicy. This is a never before aired. This whole conversation in its entirety has never aired any part of it. It is not aired on Patreon. It is not aired on YouTube. It is not aired anywhere. So we are going to be sharing the chat in full and all these clips. It is a continuation of our From the Vault series. This was recorded in a prior time. When was it recorded? That is a good question. Come to the live show when we do our next live show with Sarah Fraser. We might do a live show with Amir. It is a Q&A. No question is off limits. So this is a never before aired. No one has heard this chat at all. You haven't heard even a minute of it. From the Vault, never before released chat recorded. I don't know when. We'll figure it out. With the one, the only Juicy Joe Giudice. Roll tape. Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are welcoming back the one, the only Juicy Joe Giudice.
How you doing, buddy?
What's going on? How are you? How's the Bahamas? You were just saying, business is good.
Yes, yes, business is good. It's always sunny as usual, and we had a little bit of some bad weather, but I mean, it's for the most part, it's always sunny and warm and nice, for the most part. I'm excited. My family's coming, I believe, in a couple of weeks. My mother, my uncle, my aunt, and then I got my daughter Gabriella coming at the end of the month. So there's always somebody coming over, which is makes it a lot easier and nicer.
Well, listen, welcome back. Thank you for doing this. We have to stop meeting like this. Yes, family is coming. I know Teresa and Louie and the girls were there during the holidays last year.
Right, right. Well, that was only a month ago.
It was only a month ago at this point. So, I mean, is this like, and this is no shade to anyone. I'm not starting out shady, but my family lives like down the street and I don't even see them. Like, in light of everything that happened, like, are you pleasantly surprised? Like, do you see your family more than you expected? I mean, you're not that far away, but I mean, is that a nice surprise of all this, or is this kind of what you expected?
I mean, obviously, when I was home, I would see my kids every day. But I mean, other family, I would see once a week. I mean, I had a pretty close family, I got to say. We were always together. We'd always go out to lunch once a week. We'd always get together at least once a week. Either one part of the family or the other part would either do lunch or dinner or whatever we'd do. But we'd always try to get together as much as we could. You know what I mean?
I
So,
do.
I mean, here it's a lot easier, obviously, than Italy. You know what I mean? Italy is a little far, and then you got the 8, 9 hours, and you got another 3, 3.5 hours driving. So, I mean, that's a bit of that's it's a little long. But well, you got to deal with whatever hand you got dealt with. This is what I got dealt with. This is what I'm dealing with.
Do you have memories of when you were on RHONJ? Just because, some people get off a show and like their life doesn't change that much. Like your life has changed so much. Like, do you think back to that time? Is that just like another lifetime, or do you actually remember a lot of it?
I mean, I remember a lot of it, but I remember more when my kids send me little clips of videos of when they were younger. You know what I mean? How cute they were and how cute some of those clips were. You know what I mean? That stuff there is memorable. You know what I mean? Like they send me clips of where my father was on there, this and that, and the other thing. He passed, and those are nice clips you see. From the show. So I mean, it's nice. It was nice, I guess. You know what I mean? It
Do
is
you
what it is.
have, it is what it is. Do you have one positive memory that sticks out more than anything else from RHONJ?
Um, I mean, there's a few of them. You know what I mean? There's a few positive memories. You know what I mean? As far as being positive. I mean, the positive thing is that my kids are all good. You know what I mean? The family's good, and that's the number one positive thing that you could ask for. As far as being on the show, I mean, it was all right. I mean, I didn't mind being on it. Um, just that we were going through that little, you know, that period of court, this, that, and the other thing, that was a little stressful. You know what I mean?
Well, you're still on the show. Last season, I mean, now we're into season 14, but last season, you popped up like when Teresa was, getting married and you made a phone call, and your daughters were in the bridal shop. You also made a cameo at the reunion when you called in to ask, if Bill Aydin does eyes. Like, the fans love it. Like, do you realize like you're still on the show and people are still invested in seeing you on the show?
No, I mean, I get that all the time. You know what I mean? People sending me messages, and yeah, I get all that. But I mean, I don't really feel like that I'm on the show. You know what I mean? I just basically call in. I just happened to call in that time when they were doing. I didn't even know that they were doing it, but of course, when I call, they answer. But yeah. I mean, look, it's been 14 years, but I think I was on the show for like what, 7 or something like that. Yeah,
Yes.
but I've been out of the states for. He's got to be going on 8 years already.
Wow.
Out of the states, but like when I was away for almost 4, and then it's going to be almost 4 years now that I've been, between Italy and here in Nassau.
Wow. Well, look, everyone loves these appearances. I mean, do you get paid for these appearances, Joe? I mean, do I need to call Andy Cohen and kind of work something out for you over here?
I mean, listen, I'd never really tried to like even get into it with them like that. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm doing fine. You know what I mean? I don't really need the show, but I mean, if a show happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know what I mean?
Well, speaking of that, listen, Andy Cohen seems to like you. I mean, he likes Teresa. You have your business down there in the Bahamas. You're an entrepreneur. I mean, did you ever think of pitching yourself to Andy or Bravo, to do a show in Bahamas like you, entrepreneur, your friends, your life down there?
I mean, I was thinking maybe a building show. You know what I mean? Where I'm building and flipping and renting or whatever. Something like that. You know what I mean? Something in that ball field there would be, I think, interesting here.
Maybe you should text Teresa to set up a meeting with Andy.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I mean, I've gotten I've gotten I'm in touch with somebody right now. We're actually discussing. I don't want to talk about it until it's done, but I mean, we're talking about some things right now. Let's see if it happens.
At like another network other than Bravo.
Probably another network. I mean, they reached out to me, so obviously they probably have somebody that's interested. You know what I mean, in doing something in that field, as far as building and flipping homes and stuff like that. I mean, it's a little more challenging out here. I mean, because the work isn't like the states where it's just lumber and you go. You know what I mean? Here is all concrete, cement, rebar. It's a whole different. You know, Everything is hurricane rated. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's not no different. I mean, it's not different than I've been doing, but I mean, it's just a little different than Jersey construction.
What about, there's girls' trips. I don't know if you know that it's like a mashup. They take housewives from different franchises. Teresa went on it with Melissa the first season. What about, and they go to these remote locations. You're already, like tropical locations. You're already in the Bahamas. What if, your phone rang and it was Andy and he said, hey, we're going to do a guys' trip. You and Louie and some of the other house husbands. You get $250,000 usually for the week. Would you be interested in that?
Yeah, I would do something like that. Why not?
Why
You know?
not? I mean, what about if Andy called you and said, normally they pick someone that you don't necessarily get along with, and then there's some other house husbands. What if Andy called you and said, we're going to do a guys' trip in the Bahamas, but, instead of Louis, it's going to be you and Joe Gorga. Would you do that?
I mean, look, as far as Joe Gorga goes, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what happened to him, but and I don't want to say anything bad. I wish him all the best. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I mean, again, look, I grew up with the kid. You know what I mean? So it's not like I just know him from the show. I know him since he was born. You know, I remember him throwing Teresa throwing toys out the window, and he would go run downstairs and run in the middle of the street to grab